Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this segment, we're going to talk about Max Holloway versus Alexander Volkanovski 2. Yup, this one is going down, the rematch. Really interesting to talk about. Let's get into it. All right, so in the first fight, it was really competitive, really close fight. Some people actually had Holloway winning. Most, I think, had Volkanovski winning. And Volkanovski got it done. Crucial element of that fight for him, the leg kicks. So the question is, what can Max Holloway do in the second fight that's going to change the outcome? Well, for one, check leg kicks. And it's kind of like a silly thing to say, and you would think Holloway knows how to do that, which he does 100%. He's a world-class striker in mixed martial arts, one of the best to ever do it. So yeah, 100% he knows how to check leg kicks. But the problem is sometimes when you're like in battle, in a fight, in a match, you don't think about like the simplest things. Sometimes your ego takes over. Sometimes you're just caught up, like I said, in the battle. I think he even stated in interviews that the leg kicks weren't really affecting him. So when something's not affecting you in your mind, you really don't think to like defend against it. But the problem is you're accumulating damage and also you're losing points. Do I personally think they were affecting Max? I think they were, because he was switching stances and he looked a little bit uneasy on that front foot. It was kind of evident from my perspective that it was affecting Max. But we have to take his word for it. He says that they weren't. So all I know is in his second fight, he can't follow the same game plan. I don't feel like Max used the best strategy in the first match. I think we all kind of expected Max to utilize that great jab he has, to use his range, to stay on the outside, to use his great footwork. Max has like this awesome way to like pop you, stick and move, you know, doubling up on jabs. And he didn't implement that style of fighting for whatever reason. Maybe Alex was doing something that us as spectators couldn't really see. Volkanovski's power has to be respected. He's deceptively fast himself. He has great use of his own range and also good footwork. City kickboxing, you have the likes of Israel Adesanya, world champ, Dan Hooker. So it's not like there's a lack of like good elite striking partners. So of course Volkanovski is going to be pretty well versed at striking. But I personally feel that Max dropped the fight by not acknowledging those leg kicks. If he would have done a little bit better job at that, who knows, it may have edged him the fight. But what does he do besides checking the leg kicks? Because if the leg kicks are not working as well for Volkanovski, he's going to resort to other things. And there's plenty of other things that he's really good at. For one, he's really powerful. If he were to get Max on the ground, get top position, it's going to be really bad for Holloway. Volkanovski hits really hard and he can do a lot of damage with ground and pound. Not to mention in the clinch. I mean, let's say Holloway tries to do more clinch work, you know, tries to tie up Volkanovski, try to land some knees. What I think is going to happen is he's going to open himself up to be taken down. And also Volkanovski, with his short limbs, he could generate a lot of power, like up and close in the clinch, in that range. He can land uppercuts, he can land hooks. So if Holloway were to go the clinch route, you know, try to work that game a little more, he's going to have to be careful there also. In this second fight, I mean, for me, I think it's like almost a 50-50 fight, because we know what Max is capable of, and with the right game plan, he could win the rematch. He's going to have to, again, not to sound redundant, check those leg kicks, be on his bicycle a little bit more, use better footwork, stay on the outside, use his range a little better, and that jab. Volkanovski has a lot of options. If Max actually neutralizes the leg kicks and does something about them, like I said, he could resort to more of a grappling style. He could close the distance. He can initiate some clinch work, maybe try to close Holloway off, get him against the cage, do damage there up tight. It's a 50-50 fight for me, guys. But if I had to lean towards a winner, I mean, logically, you kind of have to go towards the guy who won the last fight by like a small margin. It has yet to be determined if Holloway can beat Volkanovski. He already lost once. I'll bet it was a competitive and close fight. I'm excited for this rematch. It's a great matchup. Two guys in their prime, you know, best in the world. A really good one to look forward to. But I want to know what you guys think about this rematch. Who do you think wins and why in the comment section? What could Holloway do differently in the second fight that'll get him the W? And what does Volkanovski have to do to get another win? Thanks for watching the segment, guys, and if you enjoyed the video and is your first time here, consider subscribing. Like and share helps the channel grow. Truly appreciate it, guys, and until the next segment, stay safe and take care.